So I think it's really crazy that I started an entire YouTube account without ever having an intro video. So here it is. Hello everyone. So I am here with another video, and this video is going to be a little interesting considering that this is the third time I'm trying to film it. In the beginning, the first 2 times it was a little weird, and I know I'm posting after an extremely long time, and that is just mostly because life's been crazy, you know? The first thing that I'm going to tell you about me, I am a medical student. I'm not a medical student. I am not. No, I don't know why I said that. I guess I'm manifesting it. But I'm a pre-medical student. That's the right term. I am currently in my undergraduate, and I have been applying to medical school, which is why I have been MIA for so long. I have been submitting my applications, doing my interviews, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so this is my the third time I'm making an intro video, and hopefully this one sticks. Yeah. So aside from being a pre-med student, I'm based in New Jersey, New York, kind of in that vicinity, basically the East Coast. Basically. And you know, I was thinking that either I could make this video like I'm just sitting here and talking to you, or I'm gonna take you through my day. Because what's a better way to get to know me than to experience my day with me? So, without further ado, yes, I know English. Here it is.
So I usually like to start my mornings with a lot of movement. If I'm gonna be super honest with you guys, it was not really a morning, more as it was an afternoon. I'm just not really a morning person, so I'm not able to wake up so early. And after some cardio, I like to do some strength training as well, which really helps me. After that, I come home for a nice and hearty breakfast. I usually have 2 eggs cooked in olive oil, and I usually wait for it to cook a little bit until I season it with some salt and some pepper and also some chili flakes, because honestly you can't go wrong with some chili flakes. Here is what it looks like right now. I know it looks a little weird, but I'm gonna flip it so that the other side can cook as well. And now you're gonna see a montage of me really trying hard to flip it. And I had to speed it up a little bit because it kept getting stuck to the spoon, and it was just so frustrating until finally I got it. So yeah guys, I'm a pro at this. Don't even, oh my gosh. I usually like to eat my eggs with some avocados. Now, I didn't realize this until I was editing, but it took me so long to cut these avocados that I had to speed the entire process. For this next process, please don't judge me, but I really love to smash my eggs and my avocados together. I usually put some lemon, some salt, and also some sun-dried tomatoes. And that's it. You get an amazing breakfast, and it's so good. You can have it with some bread as well. After that, it was time to do my skincare. I've actually gotten into skincare really recently, and I'm definitely going to make a video about it because I realize that I'm a little bit passionate about it. I start with some toner, then I move on to serum, and in the mornings I love to use vitamin C. I feel like it's really helped with my skin and my hyperpigmentation, and it's super nice, super gentle, and really good. The next thing that I do is I put on eye serum, and this one's from L'Oreal. Now, as someone who has really bad dark circles, this has helped me a lot. It has caffeine and hyaluronic acid, so it really helps. The next steps are sunscreen and moisturizer, and it's super important, especially because of summer. I was going out, so I changed my hijab, put on some lip gloss, and also some perfume because we need that, and I was ready to go. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, which by the way you guys should, but you know how much I love coffee, so I've started doing this new thing. I've started cafe hopping, and honestly I'm in love. So every week or every other week I try to discover a new cafe and go and just explore, and this one was a little crazy because it was really close to my house and I had not known about it for such a long time, and that is just unlike me. Like, that is just so crazy because I love to go to cafes and study. But anyways, so I got an iced caramel latte, standard drink, as you know, and it was so good. Obviously, you have to pair that with the chocolate croissant, and this is really embarrassing. I was trying to be really graceful, but I just could not for the life of me do it. Hey, you're gonna see a lot of flakes in my lip gloss because it kept getting stuck and I don't want to ruin my lip gloss, but in hindsight I should have just redone my lip gloss. Well, I said lip gloss a lot, but anyways. Obviously, it was an extremely good croissant and I was super happy with it and it went great with the coffee.
So I'm here in my happy place, which just happens to be a supermarket, and it's kind of crazy because it's a supermarket, but it's not just any supermarket, it's the Asian supermarket. And the thing with this type of a supermarket is that literally everything is amazing. Those are all just chili paste. I love that. Like, this is my thing. I love this. So I had to wait in the parking lot for a little bit because it was raining like crazy, and unfortunately it wasn't that rain that like makes the atmosphere just so much colder, but it was the rain that makes the whole world an awful, humid, sticky mess. So we love that. We love that. But I do feel like I'm in a little bit of a, you know, I'm in my cooking era, you know? But, so I just want to make these like really nice noodles, and I'm here to get those noodles, maybe even a sauce. I don't know. Like, you can't just look at this and tell me that this does not look like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, even though it's just a lot of red. But that's what we like. That's what we like. That's what we're into right now. I am in the noodle section right now, and I would be lying to you if I told you that I wasn't extremely confused. But hopefully we're gonna get through with this because there's just so many options, and I don't know why. I love that. I love that there's just so many types of different noodles that it's just like wow. I think this is what I'm looking for. I was kind of looking for some like flat noodles that are just like, you know, kind of wavy. Sorry, this is my first time filming in public, so I'm a little conscious. Just a little conscious. The goods have been secured. This is great. 2 different types of chili oil, because why not? And then I got my noodles, and we're good. So another fact about me, I really like noodles. I love noodles, especially like home cooked, because we usually like to make ramen at home. It could be anything. It could be Maggi, Indomie, whatever. But we use the right spices. Like, we use everything. We use like chili powder, chili flakes, all of that stuff. And it's so good. It's so amazing. But the thing with ramen noodles is that they're just scary. Like, you don't know what is in that noodles, you don't know what is in it. So I wanted to kind of try it with these kind. Wait, let me show you. I've been wanting to try it with these, and I've never tried this brand. I've never tried making these types of noodles, so it's gonna be very interesting, and obviously you guys are gonna be there for that. But yeah, so it's gonna be exciting. And also, I'm not gonna lie, Instagram has been really promoting those videos. Now, what am I gonna do? Just look at it? No, I'm gonna make it. Of course I'm gonna make it. Take a nice sip of my coffee. Refreshing. And then I'm gonna go to supermarket number 2. And I know it kind of sounds like I'm taking you guys on errands, but you know what's so weird about me? I choose to go to these supermarkets. I choose to grocery shop. And when we get to our second grocery store, I will show you exactly why I love going to supermarkets. So let's go. So very naturally, my next favorite grocery store is Whole Foods. Love it, especially the care section, because look at that. That's just like a stack of soaps. There's nothing not to like about this. It smells so good, and there's so many options.
Okay, I literally tried to be an Instagram influencer, but oh my gosh, I failed twice, okay? And I was so outraged and so embarrassed, and I just couldn't do it. I had to stop. Like, somebody had to stop me.
Okay, so I just finished and I bought my third chili oil. I don't know what happened to me today. I don't usually do this. I don't just go around buying chili oil like crazy. But I don't know, just something about it felt right, you know? I guess maybe it's also because like I'm cooking, so I guess I'm gonna use 3 different types of chili oils. It's great. It's just fantastic, right? But anyways, I'm gonna head home now. It's been a pretty intense day considering that I closed all 3 of my rings. That has never happened before. Never done that. So I think that's a sign. I think that's a sign that I need to go and sit on my couch now because you gotta balance, you know? Balance is key. But anyways, so I'm gonna head home and hopefully I'll start cooking then.
So I did speed this part up because honestly it did take me a while, but basically this entire recipe was based on a combination of reels that I had seen on Instagram. Basically you had your classic ingredients like garlic and chili oil and even some red chili powder. You got your soy sauce in there, your sriracha, all that fun stuff, your sesame seeds. I did even add some peanut butter because I kind of wanted to be different. I wanted to have some like creamy taste and some creamy textures. And basically that was it. I mixed everything, waited for it to reduce, and it was so good. Of course, you gotta top that off with some chili oil and some sesame seeds and you're good to go. So it is currently nighttime and I'm gonna do my entire nighttime routine and I'm gonna run it by you. I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show it to you. By the way, none of the things that I'm showing you guys, it's not sponsored. Just a disclaimer. I don't know why I'm doing so many hand gestures, but yeah. So I like to start with this. I'm sure you've seen this. It's rosemary oil. Usually I put this on when I need to wash my hair the next day, or even honestly sometimes when I'm having a headache, because it has peppermint oil in this, so it kind of just like, it's more of like a cooling agent, so you really like that. So before anything, I am gonna brush my teeth and then floss. Now I don't know how to use the big one, the really long floss, so I just use these. It's a little bit of an amateur move, I don't know. I've tried the long string and it just does not work for me because just going all the way back, it's too much of a hassle. And these actually come in like a huge pack. I'm already like halfway through it. 150 it comes in, so it's just like a lot, and it's a lot easier to like maneuver and everything. And then I just toss it out because obviously you don't want to be reusing this. But yeah, I'm just gonna brush my teeth, floss. I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. And then on to my nighttime skincare. So I usually like to put on a candle, turn on my lights, and do some journaling. So I recently started journaling and I honestly thought it was gonna be really weird for me. But you can see here, like, I'm locked in. I was honestly so into it. I usually like to just recap my day, 3 things that I liked about today and 3 things I want to work on, and it's really helped me. As you can see, I got a little carried away because it was 12:08 a.m. Like, what? But anyways, that brings us to the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow my Instagram down below, and bye guys!